flags. Every state has one. Where do they come from? Why do we have them? What do they look like? Who has the best one? Who has the worst one? We're gonna learn all these things today as I rate every flag of every state. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And why am I qualified to do this? Well, I've been to every state. Have you? Maybe you have. Nice. I kind of barely went to Idaho, but I technically did go. I'm gonna rate them on a scale out of 5 stars. What are flags? Flags are pieces of fabric with some sort of image, and we put them on a pole, and we look at it and say, that represents me. I'm here, this is me. We love to wave them, we love to look at them. Sometimes we even pledge allegiance to them and let them guide our life. We worship it. Technically, I mean, literally you say, I pledge allegiance. It's kind of cryptic. There must be a more fancy word than just flag. Oh, there is. A person who studies flags is a vexillologist. One who designs flags is a vexillographer. And the art of designing flags is called vexillography. But if you're just a hobbyist or general admirer of flags, you're a vexillophile. I guess I'm a vexillophile. Today's Keith Rates Everything is brought to you by My Hot Sauces. You know, this isn't as good an integration, honestly, as Eat the Menu, but it's the thing that I have. And you know, I bet some of these flags could use some spicing up. You can buy these if you want, but I'm not gonna eat them because I'm just looking at stuff today. So we're gonna go into Wikipedia right now and just type in state flags. Flags of the US states and territories. All of the flags are here. We're gonna go through them alphabetically and rate them. Are you ready, audience? Woo! Let's get into it. Okay, the flag of Alabama. Oh God, this is so upsetting. I feel like I've just been kicked off of America's Got Talent. It's not friendly. It does have some of America's colors, so we like that. It is a classic look. A lot of old flags were just big X's. I get why it is this way, but man, it is an unattractive flag. I don't like it. 2 out of 5 stars. Okay, Alaska. What a jump we've just made. We're looking at the sky. I mean, we've got a dipper. There's no light pollution here. We're far away from everyone else. It's just us and the moose and our little airplanes that we all own. Did you know they all have airplanes? Not all of them, but like 50% of them can fly airplanes. Some people's houses are only accessible by airplane. Alaska, you're doing your own thing. We love you. I love it. And honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 5 stars. Whoa! Arizona. Arizona. Okay. I love the blue. The blue is very similar to the Alaska blue. It's very deep and royal and regal, but the orange star is like this brown orange. It's awful to look at. Think if this star was white, it would look nicer. Sunburst is great. I love the energy it's giving me. If I looked at this flag in the morning, I would wake up, I wouldn't need any coffee. But I don't like the orange. Let's see, do I know how to use Photoshop? Here's where everyone knows that I'm not very good. First we rasterize the layer. Wait, why can't I rasterize it? Why won't you rasterize? Why aren't you rasterizing? It won't rasterize. How am I gonna rasterize it? Maybe it's already rasterized. No, it's not. What's going on? It's not letting me manipulate the flag at all. Can I paint it? Can I just go in with paint? Yes. This is not how I want to do this. This is so embarrassing. Is it better as white? I don't like the file of this flag, but I guess if I've judged on its own, it's not terrible. It's sort of right in the middle of the road. There's things I like about it, things I don't. So 3 out of 5. Ugh. Arkansas. This looks like an old Walmart logo. Definitely feels both colonial and Confederate. It has a lot of stars on it. So if I use the same grading rubric as Alaska, I am in trouble because I hate how it looks, but it has lots of stars. Maybe I do like that it just says Arkansas. Just so you know, it's Arkansas. It's in a sort of plain Helvetica looking font. The diamond's fun, I suppose. Haven't seen a lot of diamonds on flags. I wonder what these stars represent.
The 3 stars below the word Arkansas have a double meaning. Arkansas has been part of 3 colonies, Spain, France, and the United States, and it was the 3rd state to come out of the Louisiana Purchase. The diamond shape and the stars surrounding it represent, it's the only state in the United States to have a diamond mine.
Okay, I understand why people are there now. I've always thought of Arkansas also as the Pirates, Kansas, the Arkansas, and now that I know there's diamonds there, it makes way more sense. Knowing that, this feels purposeful. If you are from Arkansas, let me know what grade you think you learned about the flag in. The diamond mine, do you have any diamonds? Yeah, it's not, I guess I like that I learned. But I do think it is ugly. 3 out of 5 stars. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Today, I'm on the internet. I'm looking for stuff. What if people wanted to find out what I really thought about all these state flags? Well, yeah, they could do that. Hackers could get into my internet and find out, unless I have Surfshark VPN. A VPN is a virtual private network. There's people out there trying to steal your information. But with a VPN, it encrypts all that data so that people can't access that. Basically, it keeps you safe in the wild, wild west that is the internet. You can also hide from search engines. You can browse without a trace. Surfshark VPN keeps it all safe. Plus, let's say you were on vacation in Mexico, but it was the finale of your favorite show on Netflix. Well, guess what? In Mexico, you can't always watch United States American content, but with a VPN, you can say, I'm actually in California still. And it'll be like, oh, okay, here's your show. Get Surfshark up to 6 months free by clicking the link in the description below and using code TRYGUYS. And Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. Unlike the internet, which is full of risks. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this portion of today's video. And now back to the flags. Oh, California. Oh! Now I'm a little biased, but I mean, look at it. This looks like a brand of outdoor wear from REI. I love California Republic. It feels like a clothing store. Like, oh, I have to drop into California Republic real quick. Gotta pick up a new sweater. The bear is giving me a little bit of side eye. I think that represents, the shade that you sometimes get from people who are from California. The bear looks like he thinks he's better than me. He's trying to be unbothered. I like the colors. There's only 3 colors here, but it feels like there's more. There's just the red, the brown, and the green. They're using them well, so it feels like it's a very colorful image, but it's actually great for t-shirt printing, but it's beautiful. I love it. It's got a red stripe, it's got white, it's got green. I can feel the education from this. And it's gorgeous, and I want to pet the bear. 5 out of 5 stars. Oh, Colorado. This looks like a sports team. It looks like a rugby shirt. I think children would love it. It's all primary colors, very vibrant. Well saturated. The stripes are nice. The sea is cool. It's like Colorado. I assume that the yellow means like the sun. It kind of looks like Pac-Man. It's something about it is like the Arizona one where there's something I don't like about the colors together. That I think if it was just red and white and blue, I think get rid of the yellow. Let the sun be behind the flag in the sky. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Ugh. Blah. Ugh. Connecticut. This is horrible. There's so many things I hate about this. First of all, it looks like it was calling me a trans slut at first. It's not. It's transstullet. Key transstullet sustenance. Why something? Does it mean sustain?
It's the Latin key. I can't say it. Also from the Fenwick seal translates to he who transplants still sustains.
I did know it was sustains. He who transplants still sustains. It feels like they're just begging people to move here. We got grapes and we got yellow berries, and that's it. The vines look nice, but it really reads MS Paint. Someone's cousin could kind of draw fruit. And they were like, hey, could you do our flag? And he's like, I can do fruit. And they're like, that's good. I like Connecticut, but this is awful. You changed the flag, it's bad. I think it's ugly. It's 2 out of 5 stars for me. Okay, this one's hilarious. Delaware. What is going on? There's so much text. There's a cow, there's corn, there's what I assume is the Mayflower, there's a man with a gun and a man with a hoe. Come on, you know which kind of hoe I meant. It says liberty and independence, we stand. I like the trim, the sort of fancy framing, it feels classy. There's way too many colors. It's like a coloring book, and a kid went the extra mile. He colored in places that didn't have lines. in the middle, there's an extra orange, blue, white, and green that it has no hard edge border, so someone was more color in there. December 7th, 1787. I assume that's when Delaware became Delaware?
The date that appears below the diamond, December 7th, 1787, is the day on which Delaware ratified the federal constitution. It was the first state to do so, and therefore is the first state admitted to the Union, which gives Delaware bragging rights as the first state.
Okay, we gotta do some bureaucracy here. And they were just the fastest at doing it.
Yeah.
Probably because they're little. They're little, they didn't have to talk about it very long. Delaware's like, hey, just do it real quick. And somebody make us a flag and make it horrific. It's actually not ugly, it's just too busy. It doesn't look like it should be a flag. It looks like it should be on the Welcome to Delaware sign. The guys are doing something for me. 4 out of 5 stars. It's fine. I wanted to hate it, but honestly, it kept growing on me as I looked at it because I kept discovering new things. Oh, God. Florida. There's so much going on. Why is it this art style? The image in the middle is honestly kind of beautiful, but then the camera widens out and we're back in Alabama. It's just a big no, stop, don't come here. But then it shows an image of what is clearly indigenous people and a boat arriving. I'm getting two mixed messages. I'm saying like, here we come, and no one else. The image in the middle is beautiful though. The blue in the dress is very eye-catching. The palm tree, I mean, it's gorgeous in the middle. I think they should let AI generative fill the rest of the flag in Photoshop based off the center image, and let us have that. The middle is kind of stunning. Florida, Florida, Florida. Yeah, I don't like it. They've cheapened their culture to a commemorative coin, and then they put it on a big X. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. The middle is lifting everything, but the rest of it drags it down. Flag of the state of Georgia. This is funny. Baby's first American flag. This is like really good for 4-year-olds to color the American flag. Let's cut some of the stripes out. Let's cut some of the stars down. We got a little funny seal. Let's remind people of God. We have the Constitution. We love justice. We love wisdom and modernation. And then there's a man with a sword alone. What's this little guy doing?
This is actually a fairly recent flag.
This is new.
This one that you're looking at was approved in 2004.
2004, look at this sleepy little guy. Oh, he's got his eyes closed. Oh, he's so tired. He's got his little tricorn hat.
The guy with the sword is a little odd. He feels British. Basically, Southern is just British, a little bit slower. Georgians speak, and how like British speak, it's very similar. I think it's very cute. It feels like it's American. I like it. 4 out of 5 stars. God, I feel like I just got punched in the face by Hawaii. Oh, this makes me sad. This is not Hawaii. You go to Hawaii, it's relaxing, it's beautiful. What feels like preserved Polynesian culture, other than obviously that we have lots of military bases there. But this just looks like many white countries came and just threw their weird, it's us. It's like, this is the UK and a bunch of other white nations' flags just stamped on it. This should be like a palm tree and a lei and a pig roast. I want to give this flag a low score, but I want to give Hawaii a high score.
Well, Hawaiians do have a completely different flag that they do identify as their own, but it's not the official flag.
Okay, let's jump to the flag of Hawaii.
And it's the personal flag of King Kemoeheia. I'm probably not saying that right. The first with the color scheme of red, yellow, and green.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is wild as well. Honestly, graphically, it is not a good-looking flag, but it at least doesn't feel like colonization. It looks like a bad sprite. I think it's better than the other one, but it's not much better. Like, this is 1.5 stars and the other one is 1 stars. Okay, let's dive back in. That was upsetting. Idaho. Okay, Idaho. I've barely been in you. Drove in, I went to a gas station, I talked to the guy, and I said, what should I learn? What should I take away from Idaho? And he's like, honestly, this is kind of about it. And I was like, okay, I feel like I did get the culture. It was a nice gas station, let me just say. We have a lot going on, very similar in busyness to the Delaware one, but I like that the state of Idaho feels like a fancy mustache. We've got a lot of beautiful nature, a cornucopia. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I like this guy. Let's get into this one. Oh yeah, we can zoom in hard on this. Holy cow, look at this, wow. Look at the bounty, the fruits, the pears, the grapes, the potatoes, the yams, the corn, the crops. Look at the dirt. There's piles of dirt with men standing nearby. The great deer, the river, the mountains, the woman who's from Greece, and she has a wizard hat on the top of her stick. And then we've got the man with the pickaxe. He's like a grown-up Boy Scout. I want to meet these people. I want to meet the lady, I want to meet the man. I hope they're in love. Esto perpetua. We will perpetuate. We're here forever. It's so colorful. This could be on a shirt too. I would love a hoodie of this. Of is listed 3 times on the flag. How often does of get this kind of light? Of. I love it. 5 out of 5 stars. Man, I gotta go back to Idaho. Illinois, here we go. Ugh, God. Pick a font. Where do we begin? First of all, I hate the numbers on the rock. The 1868 and the 1818 is awful. State sovereignty, national union. Why is sovereignty upside down? The sun is fun. The sun's beautiful. It's bursting up. It feels like I'm headed to the Emerald City. You do have a Great Lake, but you don't touch that much of it, Illinois. You actually touch a very small amount. So I don't know, this is Chicago, but where are the buildings? Ugh, I love Illinois. as a place because I love Chicago as a place, but this flag sucks. The eagle looks f***ed up. He's like, whoa, oh. And is he standing on the rock? Or is he flying with a flag?
I think he's flying with the flag. It was.
What's the rock for? Part of his foot's on the rock, but he's also holding a shield, and then the shield is balanced on a plant that's gargantuan. What is it? It's bigger than the bird almost. Eagles are big. I met an eagle in an airport once. He was on the plane. I know, strange. 1 out of 5 stars. This one's terrible. This is ugly. Indiana. Wow. I am conflicted. I don't like Indiana as a place. I love this flag. I love it. It feels like the Olympics. There's lots of stars, there's motion. I'm getting like a burst of energy and joy and a light in the darkness, which is not what Indiana is. Wow, I love this flag. It's simple, it's 2 colors, but it's doing so much. I even love the outline of this star down here, how it's on top of it, but they've like kept this outline. Everything has a good amount of spacing. But what's the deal with the torch? Why is there a torch?
The torch stands for liberty and enlightenment.
I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I think it's good. That's a W for Indiana. Iowa. Something about this like handwritten font feels like it's trying to be against the man. I like this eagle a lot more. He's dastardly. Our liberties we prize and our rights we will maintain. I like that.
Iowa only got a state flag in 1921, 75 years after its admission into the Union, when basically during World War I, everyone kind of figured out that Iowa didn't have a flag.
Iowa didn't have a flag for 75 years, and then World War I rolled around, and everyone's like, wait a minute, you don't have a flag? And he's like, I didn't know I was supposed to have a flag. I like this flag. 4 out of 5 stars. Good eagle. Kansas. Uh-oh. This is MS Paint. Woof. Dang. This was trying to have the beauty of Idaho, but they just asked the most talented artist currently in government. And he was like, I just got a computer. Let me see what I can do. I don't think Kansas has Purple Mountains. The Purple Mountain Majesty, that's about driving through Utah.
So it says rolling hills identify the terrain near Fort Riley. American Indians hunting bison are reminders of the people who settled Kansas earlier, and teams of oxen and a pair of prairie schooners suggest the advance of the frontier.
The art is so bad. It is clip art. They're like, I need a bison. Okay, I'll put 5 of him here. I hate it. It's too busy. It's lazy. It's time for an update, Kansas. 1 out of 5 stars. Kentucky. Hello, hello, hello. You want to meet up later? Of course I do. They're really touching. They're holding each other's shoulders. They're having an intimate moment. This is John Smith, post Pocahontas, in the nice version of the story that propaganda has fed us, where everyone's chill with each other. And this man's got like a tuxedo pant on. He's got tails. This guy left the orchestra to meet up with his frontiersman boyfriend. They look as in love as 2 men have ever been. I love it. Divided we stand, divided we fall. I mean, that's a marriage right there. Till death do us part. 4 out of 5 stars for the homoerotic love story of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Oh! Oh! This bird is dropping blood into its baby's mouths. I love it. Is the pelican bleeding or is the pelican feeding? Because the babies are going, nom, nom.
A pelican tearing at its breast to feed its young is the central emblem of the flag. Real pelicans never perform this activity, but from the Middle Ages, this symbol has represented the spirit of self-sacrifice and dedication to progeny.
This is an image of a bird killing itself to feed its babies its blood. Oh, Louisiana goes hard. The pelican's gorgeous. It's got the crown, the eyes, the love. You can see the love as it looks down. This is such a huge image. It's huge. Hold on. Where? Oh my God, this image is gargantuan. Oh my God. This is the highest res image I've ever seen in my life. I can't even, I'm climbing a mountain to find the bird's face. Where am I? Where am I on the image? What is this? There he is. Oh, that's a baby. That's the baby. He's looking up. He's like, feed me the blood. I love the nest. I love their little booties. The little tiny baby feathers, the little chicken wings. Union, justice, confidence. This may be my favorite flag so far. I love it. I love that it's all birds. 5 out of 5 stars. 6 out of 5 stars. 6. This is my favorite flag so far, but Alaska did rank higher. So, Deal with that. Is this flag sponsored by Dirigo? It looks like it's sponsored by like a food brand, like a cornmeal brand.
Dirigo is Latin for I lead.
But it looks like a corn brand. Looks like I'd buy this for like cornmeal or flour at the supermarket. This guy's got just black holes for eyes. He looks like a Coraline duplicate. They aren't talking. These guys were not. They did not know the other guy would be here for the photo shoot. They are not friends. I like this font a lot. It's a font, but it is handmade. It's not terrible, but it's not good. 3 out of 5 stars.
Well, good news, Keith.
Oh, good news what?
There is some debate within the state of Maine that they don't like the flag, and they're talking about possibly reverting it to an earlier version.
This is an earlier version. Let's see. Oh, the Dirigo sponsorship is still there. Are they gonna keep the one with the Dirigo, or are they gonna go all the way back to the 1901 to 1909 flag?
It's being debated.
I like this one. The tree looks like it's pulled itself out of the ground and it's headed off. It's like the way that one of the roots is moving, it looks like it's moving like a little octopus squid. I like the blue star. It reminds me of California's layout. The tree is an interesting art style. It's got a lot of texture and color. It almost looks like watercolor. Very pretty. I love that he's scooting around. Let's see, this is the other one. I don't like this one. And it's still sponsored by Dirigo. Dorigos. Get yourself a bag of Dorigos. Honestly, I'd like either of those more than the current one. The current one is too busy and ultimately sucks. Let's go to the flag of Maryland. Good Lord. 1 out of 5 stars. What a nightmare. What the f is happening here? It's 2 different flags and then they just copy pasted them to be kitty corner with each other. It looks like a game I don't want to play.
Its design comes from the shield and the coat of arms of George Calvert, the first Lord Baltimore and colonial proprietor of Maryland, and it alternates with the red and white colors and symbolic cross of the Crosslands Calvert's maternal family. So it's just one white guy's Family crests. Family crests.
Honestly, as soon as you said Lord of Baltimore, my ears just turned off. Lord of Baltimore was all about himself. Apparently there's 2 family crests. It's awful, let's move on. It's 0 out of 5 stars. It's awful. Massachusetts. Ense Petit Placidam SVB Libertate Quivictum. I like the star. I like the size of this bow. It is huge. It is almost the size of himself. But then it looks like he's about to be attacked by a zombie. There is an arm ripping out of the ground with a sword behind him. Watch out, dude. Watch out. What does this mean? Just what's the translation?
So according to Reader's Digest, it says, by the sword we seek peace, but peace only under liberty.
Well, I don't like the message at all of that. What I don't like about that is that this indigenous guy looks like he's just chilling. By the sword, we get peace. Makes me think that the sword needs to come and kill this guy to achieve peace. The fact that you can't even see the guy who has the sword, I don't like. Show your face, coward. If you're gonna kill this guy for peace, who are you? He's just like coming out of the ground. It's so scary. It is simple and looks like a good logo for a soccer team. 2 out of 5 stars. Okay, let's go to this, circumspiced and everything nice. This is ugly, but look at these boxing animals. Eagle has showed up to say, ooh, I want a good clean fight. And remember everybody, we're sponsored today by Tubor. What is happening? There's 3 mottos on the flag.
E pluribus unum stands from many, one, and then you have Tubor, which is I will defend, and then Si quandris peninsulum, the circumspiced one. If you seek a pleasant peninsula, look about you.
Oh, because they have their little peninsula. That's cute. If you see a pleasant peninsula, look about you. When I look at this, all I see is deer. Or moose.
It's 1 elk and 1 moose.
A moose, an elk, and an eagle walk into a bar. I don't know, I'm gonna go with a 2 out of 5. Minnesota, right off the bat. I don't like looking at it. The reds and browns are so similarly colored, and also the brown is outlined in red, which is looks awful. It's one of those, again, where the drawing skill of the artist was low. This is the sun, but the sun turns into mountains. And then is this a waterfall? And too many stars, I hate it. It's awful.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
This is breaking flag news. As of yesterday, Minnesota adopted a new state flag.
Thank God, this is awful. This is gonna get another like 0 or 1 out of 5. This is one of the worst ones. What's the new one look like? Oh yeah. You guys wanna get some spearmints? Look at this. It's cold, but it's brisk. It was a design chosen from thousands of submissions that replaced the current flag, which was criticized by some as racist. I definitely did get that these two guys didn't like each other, but honestly, I thought the indigenous guy didn't like the farmer. Because it definitely reads as this guy like driving by being like, "Hey, f*** you!" It is horrific. I'm so proud. This is what 1 out of 5, but that new one is a 5 out of 5. It's clean, it's fresh, it's nice. And I would encourage many states to look at their flag and give it a refresh that has nothing to do with the last design. Mississippi, beautiful, simple. In God we trust. There's a beautiful flower. What is it, a lily?
The magnolia, it's the magnolia state.
Of course it's a magnolia. I have a magnolia tree. And fun fact about magnolia trees, they only bloom like almost 1 or 2 flowers at a time. They bloom for like months.
Well, actually, this is another updated flag. It was recently updated in 2020.
What?
They were trying to remove any and all traces of the Confederate emblem that was on the flag.
They used to have Confederate stuff on it. They got rid of it. Good choice. But maybe it would be better without the red. The red's probably there to let you know how they vote. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And honestly, 3.75 because good. Get that Confederacy out of here. Missouri! Missouri looks like they're down to have a good time. These bears are adorable. They're hugging the little seal. And then we have the United States seal, just sort of shoved in there. Way too many words. United we stand, divided we fall. We've heard that one before, but it's a good one. Salus populi suprema lex esto. That must mean we're supreme. Our population is dope. This is his helmet. Look at this. Jousting champs. The bears are mad. Now that I'm zoomed in, these don't look like happy bears anymore. How many stars are in this flag? Holy shit.
24.
Well, no, there's more. There's more, because there's stars in here. There's stars in the US state seal. 13 in the circle. Then 24 on top, and then there's more on the circle. I'm not even gonna count those. I think there's 50. The gall, the audacity to have more stars than this flag that represents all of us together. There's too many things going on. I love the bears. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5, but the bears, give it another star because they're super cute, even though they're mad. 3 out of 5 stars. Montana. This looks like a health food brand. What I'm about to eat is really good for me and it doesn't taste good. Honestly, get rid of the thing and just have it be Montana. No picture. Montana, right through the middle. That's what I think would be the best. I don't even want to look at it anymore. 1 out of 5 stars, let's move on. Nebraska. That train is flying through the sky. That train is just flying. There's a blacksmith, but honestly, I thought it was a lady. And I think it's because like this shirt gives cleavage. And I want to believe it's just a butch lesbian. And then there's a boat. What? I've been in Nebraska. You do not have much water there. It is dry and flat. It is the most boring part of I-80. You drive across I-80, you know, it's 8 to 10 hours of Nebraska and you are miserable. The train is hilarious though. Oh God, the train's so funny. They're just like, pick some stuff you like, Carl, put it on. He's like, well, I like blacksmithing. He's like, okay, sure. If I was Nebraska, I wouldn't care that much either. That train is leaving. The train is headed straight to Colorado. It's like, please get me out of here. 2 out of 5. What's happening here? Oh, look at your little pocket. Look at a little pocket logo here. This is the front of the flag, and on the back is a bigger version of the logo. Battleborn, Nevada. Simple. Battleborn. I assume that means we lost a war. Now it's Nevada. Battleborn. I was born out of a battle. Not much to talk about here. 3 out of 5 stars. Not offensive. The great state of New Hampshire. Big boat. 1776, y'all. Remember that day? Remember that year? The boat is on land. That's not good. I like the detail on the boat. You know, if you're gonna, be proud of the boats, make them look cool. This boat looks cool. I wanna ride this boat. Kind of has piratey vibes. It feels more pirate than the other ones. And I think it's because it doesn't have the big blooming sails. It's just like coasting.
She is the frigate Raleigh. Built in Portsmouth in 1776, she was notable for being the first American Navy ship to carry the American flag into battle.
Oh, so this is the first American boat. So this isn't a Spanish boat or a British boat or a French boat. This is one of our boats. It looks like you could you could rent this nowadays and have like a brunch on it. I don't hate this. It's a little simple, but I like it. We're gonna give it 3 out of 5. And New Jersey. This reminds me of The Godfather right out the bat, horse head. Once again, we have a lady with a hat on a stick. What is that?
The helmet and the horse's head represent New Jersey's status as one of the first states. It was the third state to sign the U.S. Constitution. The two women holding the shield are Liberty, holding a staff with a liberty cap, and Ceres, the Roman goddess of grain, who holds a cornucopia filled with many fruits and veggies grown in the state.
What is a liberty cap? And why did they get phased out? We need to bring these sleeping caps back. Can you imagine at the insurrection, they were all wearing liberty caps? They're all wearing like long sleepy hats. I love the hat on the stick. It's so funny. I think this has a lot of fun elements, and somehow they aren't competing. They're all equally winning my attention. 3 out of 5 stars. Good job, New Jersey. The flag of New Mexico. Yes, this is what they should be. I would take one look at this and say, that's New Mexico. It's got like a, Aztec or Mayan vibe. I love it, I get it. Perfect flag. Good color, good look, good flag. 5 out of 5. The flag of New York. We got the boats are back. The sun is sleeping. The sun has jowls. The sun has like cheeks and sleepy eyes. The eagle's on top of the world. I think they're trying to state they're the greatest place in the world. The hat is back, except this one looks more like the sorting hat. It's a liberty cap again, but this one definitely looks like Gryffindor! They have capes this time, which I think is cool. She's stepping on the crown. I mean, this is definitely New York vibes, right? The sun is up, everyone's out, no one looks happy. For accuracy, 4 out of 5. And they got the boats, so they know where they came from. North Carolina. This feels like going to North Carolina. You don't realize you're there, because it looks just like all the areas around it. And then someone's like, North Carolina. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Who cares? You gotta have something else, North Carolina. You got a beach. Your airport's beautiful. Honestly, replace this whole thing with a picture of the rocking chairs in front of the window at your airport. That's what people like about North Carolina. This is boring. 2 out of 5. Replace it with the rocking chairs by the window. That's North Carolina. North Dakota. This bird looks unhappy, but he also looks like he's surfing. I love this design, the on top, above the stars. What these lines that are creating these triangles, that alone is kind of sick. I like the North Dakota swirly. And once again, we got a cool mustache. The top of the flag is doing like everything for me, so much so that I'm gonna give this a 3.5. Because I don't think it's actually a very good flag, but the top of it's beautiful. Whoa, Ohio. No, it's not a square, it's not a rectangle. It's like a forked tongue.
Shape of a burgee.
A burgee? What the fuck is that? This is the burgee shape. I hate this. This flag actually is the best flag for cornhole. It is built for cornhole. Even the burgee shape gives that inclined vibe. I want to play cornhole on this flag. I've changed my mind. I love this flag. Now that I know what to do with it, I'm in. 4 out of 5 stars for cornhole, 2 out of 5 stars for flag. Ohio. Oklahoma. Okay. This is fun. It's got crosses for Jesus. It's got feathers for the indigenous. Are the feathers covered in blood?
No, so that is the Osage warrior's shield.
Okay. And the crosses are just a coincidence?
I think so.
I guess I kind of like it. I like the font a lot. And I like that they're at least recognizing the people who were there before them. Probably other better ways to do that than this, but this is the least they can do. This one's pretty good. I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. I think it's nice. State of Oregon, 1859. Got the trail, got the video game represented, got a really sexy eagle. Something about this eagle's hot. It doesn't feel like Oregon's vibe though to me, you know? Maybe I'm just thinking of Portland, but it feels too plain. I think this could use some sprucing up. You're really trying to ride off the video game, you know? Let it go. Most people don't even get that reference anymore. If I talked about it to some of the Gen Z people here, they'd probably be like, what? Huh? What's the Oregon Trail? What's dysentery? Yuck. 2.5 out of 5 stars. I think it's okay. Yes. Flag of Oregon. Wait. This is the other side? I'm about to change my mind here. Cute plot twist. The back of the state of Oregon is the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a beaver. This is Oregon. Get rid of the other side. This is a double-sided image. Wow, I love this so much. 5 out of 5 stars. This side gets 5 out of 5. The other side is 2.5 out of 5, giving it a median score of whatever that math is. Let us know in the comments below. Hell yeah, Pennsylvania. What am I, medieval times? Holy shit, can I get a sticker of these horses? Virtue, liberty, and independence. We don't need Latin. We can say it in English, motherfuckers. We're fucking Pennsylvania, that's right. It's America, no more Latin. We're signing shit here. We're getting shit done here. We got horses, we got eagles. This is strong. This is big dick energy. Eagles like, yeah. The blue is so dark and then they put black on it. And then like, I can't see it. Put a white stroke on it, baby. Let those images pop. This is a YouTube thumbnail. Yes, 5 out of 5. The flag of Rhode Island. Oh, hope. We got an anchor. We got stars, but most of all, we've got hope. I like this one a lot. It's cute. It feels welcoming. It's so simple and cozy. And Rhode Island is so small. So you look at this, this feels like you're going to a cute seafood restaurant. But they don't serve fish. They serve hope. I'm giving this 5 out of 5 stars. It's perfect. It's perfect for Rhode Island. South Carolina. North Carolina, take note. South Carolina just fucking nailed it. It's a palm tree and a moon. That's it. They like their marshland. They like their old-timey nature. South Carolina's got some weird, lots of plantations. But this flag is beautiful. 4 out of 5 stars. Near perfect. I'm not sure what it's missing, but I don't want to give them a perfect score. Looks like a Wes Anderson film. South Dakota, the Mount Rushmore state. Really beautiful colors. This blue and yellow are so beautiful together. But then this black and white image, or blue and white image, under God, the people rule. I like that phrase. I assume they don't mean it the way I'm reading it, which is, under God, the people rule! I don't know what I'm looking at. Are these horses? A nuclear power plant?
It's a smelting furnace.
It's a smelting furnace, of course. I hate the middle, but I love the color. 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think they should just fill the yellow circle in with yellow. Tennessee. Yeah, I grew up looking at this flag. It's in that same way as Georgia, like it's simple. It reminds you of America, but it's not just America. It's Tennessee, of course. The circle though gives this optical illusion with the stars that the stars are like bowing out. On the right side is like a book border almost. It's got a fun little trim going on over there. It almost looks like they initially made it too small and then they needed to lengthen the flag, but they only had blue fabric left. So they just added a little patch on the right. I don't know what it stands for. I don't need to know. I like it. It's simple. It's 3 stars, but I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Texas, a lone star. This is Texas. You look at this, you know it's Texas, even if you didn't know that this was Texas's flag. Feels big, big white, big red, big blue, a little more white. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, I mean, this is Texas. It's a good flag. 4 out of 5 stars. Utah. I like the eagles. This eagle is smooth. We got arrows. We got honey and bees. And the flowers look like they have little monkey faces in them. I don't think they're supposed to, but they look like monkey faces. And the bees and the honey. It's the beehive state. Are there more bees there than anywhere else?
Sure.
I love it. I've never seen a flag with bees on it before.
This is another recent one. It was this version was most recently adopted in 2011.
Okay, so this is a newer flag, and they were like, can we get the bees on it this time?
Oh, another update. Stay tuned because Utah legislators are currently debating whether to adopt a newer flag.
They've only had this flag for 12 years and they're ready to change it already? Utah is changing. It's probably the Real Housewives, right? Real Housewives came in, suddenly everybody's like, shoot, a lot of eyes are on us. Are the bees enough? Maybe it should just be bees. I vote only bees. Utah, get rid of everything with the bees. Only bees? Utah, only bees. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I don't think the rest of it's good, but the bees are so funny. Vermont. Oh, this is peaceful. This has depth. For some reason, only the crops have shadows. The tree has no shadow and the cow has no shadow, but they did paint in the shadows for some things, which is odd. It's got a deer head or an elk head coming out of a ribbon. Similar to how the arm was coming out earlier, they have a deer coming out. There must be something with the braid as a theme of old flags. I like the frame. It's regal. It's a painting of a painting. It looks like I'm looking through a window into Vermont. I think it's a 4.5 out of 5. The shadows, they don't make sense. I thought I was gonna spend most of this video hating everything, and I think I love a lot of them. I think they're nice. Oh shit, Virginia, you're killing him. Holy shit, he looks like he has a huge boner. Virginia, you've killed the king and you pulled your wiener out. You're holding it straight up in the air. You're screaming Sic Semper Tyrannis. Maybe you've chopped off his dick. Whose dick is this? It's a sword. But damn, does it look like a penis. And this guy is rocking a boob. That is not a pectoral. That is a full tit out. Maybe it's a lady.
Yeah, it's a goddess Virtus, the goddess of virtue, holding a spear facing downward and a sword facing up.
This lady's got her tit out, her dick is rock hard. She's got the stick. There's no Liberty hat here. It's a spear. She's killed this guy, knocked the crown off. He's still got his sandals on. He's got a little whip. Oh, actually, I see what happened here. The bedroom antics went a little far. Maybe this is just role play. Maybe he's not dead. Maybe they're just about to f***. Virginia. My goodness. I gotta visit again because this is not what it felt like when I was there. I love the red trim. Makes it feel Christmassy too. They were doing some sort of BDSM Christmas play. This is a kinky flag. 5 out of 5 stars. Okay, yeah, we know what state this is. This is Washington. We got George looking like he does on the quarter, but we've given him some color. I love the green. I love the gold. I love the blue. This is great. I know that this is just the seal of Washington thrown on, but the fact that they chose this sort of dark mint green, what a good color. And they have a lot of green there. It is a rainforest up there. This is good. And Washington's looking right at me. 4 out of 5 stars. West Virginia. We got 2 guys hanging out again. They did not want to be there together. They're not. This guy actually looks like he does want to make friends. This guy lost his wife. Look at him. Look at, he's so sad.
He probably did. One's a farmer and one's a miner.
Oh, one's a farmer, one's a miner. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm sorry I called you guys ugly, but this flag is bad. The other guy wants to cheer him up, but he doesn't know how. It's like when your friend's crying and you're just not a good sympathizer, and you're like, what do I say? It's gonna be all right. But it's not gonna be all right, is it? She's gone. Mountaineers are always free. Not by choice. Sometimes you don't want to be free, you want to be married. Harvest these crops together, but she's gone. This guy's mustache is sick. He almost looks like the Pringles man. I think the flag is ugly, but the guys don't need to be told that. They're having a hard enough time. So, 2 out of 5 stars. 5 out of 5 stars. Wisconsin! These guys look funny. We got 2 guys again. It's either 2 twin ladies or 2 different men. That's sort of the theme of America. This guy looks like Patrick Warburton, like to a T. Patrick Warburton, a time traveler? Because it looks like him exactly. Like his build, his stature, his face. He's also got a hat with an upside down light bulb on it. He's hanging out with a sailor.
Yeah, a sailor and a miner.
They're both exploring on the unexplored. The guys look funny. They look like action figures that you wouldn't buy. And there's a beaver. 2.5 out of 5 stars. A little too busy, but fonts are nice. Wyoming. This looks like an elementary school art project. Everything's kind of the wrong size. There's a square within a square within a square, and there's a bison, and the state seal is too big. We got a little bit of everything here. We got 2 guys from different places. We got a farm or a cattle wrangler, a miner, and we've got a lady who wants justice. We got livestock, we got mines, we got grain, we got oil. We got it all. Come to Wyoming. Please. Please. There's no one here, please. I think if it was just the bison on the blue, I'd like it more. With the bison, it would be 4 out of 5, but it drags it down to 2.5. 2.5 stars. The District of Columbia.
Which isn't a state, it's a federal district.
What's that mean? It looks like a hockey logo. It reminds me of the Chicago city flag, which is a beautiful flag. This is almost that. DC's just a city. I like this. If you imagine that this is 2 eyes and a nose and 2 big red lips like a clown. I love the flag. You guys see what I'm seeing? A big red lips going, and then it's got 2 eyes, and the nose is, you just have to pretend that the stars are different. But it looks like a big happy clown. 3 out of 5 stars. Okay, those are all the states. I've learned that a lot of them have men who are from different places, and they work together, which that's America. A lot of them have ladies who have liberty caps on sticks. Never seen that before, but I invite ladies to start carrying sticks with hats around. I'd like to see more of that. My favorites, I like the bird bleeding into its baby's mouths. The beaver. South Carolina, very classic and cute. I liked Alaska. Yeah, you know what? I liked more than I didn't. I was thinking I was gonna come in here today and be like, everybody's gotta change and update. And several do. But a lot already have, and I love the change. I think a flag should reflect its people, so the people should always be like, is that what I want? And if they say no, vote it out. Get a new one in. The flags can change as much as you want. Who gives a shit? Click the link in the description below to get up to 6 months for free when you sign up for Surfshark VPN and using code TRYGUYS. Thanks so much. Let me know what else you want me to rate. If there's anything else, maybe state birds, maybe state bugs. You know that there's state bugs? There are. Not a popular Google search, so I didn't go with that one as the first one. I went with flags. I hope you like this, and get yourself some hot sauce. Is this good? Did you like this? Did you have fun? I had fun, and I hope you did too. Was your state one I liked? If so, congratulations. If not,
Change it.
bye!